Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Harmesh. I know it is super long that I made a video. So I was traveling on work, so I was very busy and also too much stressed out to make some vlogs. And also in the meantime, I had also booked a bike for myself as the Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650. But I'll make another video on that because I'm not kind of satisfied with it. Then I changed my booking to the Interceptor 650. Some things happened over there, so I'll take out the frustration in some other video. Today I just wanted to make a really short video on the mileage that I'm getting on my Taigun. So I have clocked close to 25,000 kilometers in the 1 year that I have it, in 1 year 4 months that I have it, and I think I have a pretty good idea of how much this gives. So then the answer wouldn't be straightforward, but again I would try to give my best view on what you can expect from this car. I just took out my car for a quick wash. It has become super dirty, and also if you can see here, my first dent. Right, I don't know if you can see it here, but it is my first car's dent. So you know how the Indian auto walas are, right? They just hit it. They just need to get that fixed. I am really happy that Taigun got this black bars, these ones. So I hit a divider, not the divider, the side footpath on one of the flyovers here in Lingampalli. It was because of a very bad bike guy. Basically, I know that most of the people are not skilled riders; they don't even know how to ride. And I just hit it, and nothing happened, not even a scratch, right? So I think that was something really nice of the Volkswagen guys to make an SUV with this black parts but because generally these parts don't come in plastic or probably whatever that material is. You come it in all metal and something hits that, you have to change the whole door. So that is one thing I really liked about it. Okay, so quickly talking on the mileage. So I have done close to 25,500 something. Clocked those many kilometers on this, and it's a mix of both highway and city. And mostly my car generally travels on highway a lot. Even in Hyderabad, whenever we travel for longer distances, we use outer ring road, and the speed limit on outer ring road is 100 kmph. So we maintain that speed. And if you're on a highway, obviously 100, 120 is the speed that you maintain generally. 80 to 120 to be really practical, correct? So let's talk about the mileage a little deeper. Um, so in city, when I'm going to my office, and so the answer to the mileage question is not straightforward, but I'll try to make you understand and what I feel. And this is totally my personal opinion because on forums you can see people getting a lot more higher mileage or a lot lesser mileage, but that depends on how you drive and how you are. And basically how you drive and how your car is performing in those road conditions, right? There are lot many parameters that you look into. So I will talk about specifically about my use case and my mileage, and this might be applicable for most of the people, and you will get an idea of how much your car can give. So it might be a +1 plan, +2, -2, whatever it is, correct? So in city, I travel to office. It is close to 17 kilometers one way for me, and depending on the time of the day, I get a different mileage. So if I am traveling really early or probably in the afternoon when the traffic is a little less, I get close to 10.5 to 11.5 kmpl, and that is when the traffic is really less and I'm very light on the pedal. I'm just maintaining that 40-50 kmph constantly without braking hard, right? So that is the mileage that I get, and that is a rare sight because generally there is traffic always. And when there is traffic and there is a bumper to bumper traffic, like very hard bumper to bumper traffic, and you're just slowly peeping forward, right? In those kind of situations, you kind of get close to 8.99 kmpl max, right? It doesn't go lower than that. It is 9 kmpl, you can say. And generally, if you have a mix of both, you have like nice long stretches of road where you can go till 40, 50, 60, and then probably you're having a bumper to bumper as well. In that case, you get close to 9.8 to 10. So on an average in city, I believe you should be getting around 9.8 to 10 kmpl on an average, and that's a decent mileage for this car. I'll talk about why is it decent later on. Okay. Now coming to the highway, right? So this is interesting. So you need to listen to this because this part is interesting. The reason being, there are a lot of there's a lot of comments on the forum saying that people are getting close to 18, 20 and all. Probably they might, but I am not getting it. So in highway, when I went to Mangalore, so I was traveling with my wife, my kid, and my in-laws. So it was fully packed and full luggage, full. So it was at its full capacity. At that time, I got a mileage of close to 14.5 km on the highway. So it was a close to 1800 kilometer trip from Hyderabad. So that was my average mileage, 14.5 kmpl at around 100 to 120 kmpl approximately on an average. You can say that the average speed would be close to 95 to 100 kmph. Okay, so that was all. And when I went to Vijayawada last time, so this was a different kind of test that I did when I went to Vijayawada. Again, that it was packed, and we were just two passengers and the kid. And while going till half, so while going till half the way, so while going from Hyderabad till half the way, at least till Sulurpet, and after that close to 150 kilometers something, I just went on a very standard 100 kmph, probably like a cruise kind of a thing. I didn't switch on the cruise, but yes, I was just maintaining 100, and I got close to, and I was able to reach close to 15.5 kmpl, right? So that was the mileage that I got. And if I would have maintained that 100 kmph speed for another probably 30-50 kilometers, I think I would have reached 16.5 or 17. Okay, so that was my thought. But that is a really ideal scenario wherein you are just maintaining that 100 kmph speed. So when I go on the outer ring road here from Hyderabad to Vanasilipuram, it comes to around, I think, more than 50 kmph. And when I start to cruise over here in Gachibowli and I end it over there, I can clock close to 17 or 18 kmph. It is a cruise, right? It is just 100 kmph standard, no braking, no acceleration, nothing, just going flat. And that is a really ideal scenario, and you will not get that on Indian highways whatsoever. So my take is, no matter how you ride, rash or smooth or whatever, 80 to 120 kmph is the sweet spot of this car where you can extract the most of it and be really comfortable. And the mileage you will get it is around close to 14.5 kmpl on the highway. And that's a maximum, right? I have also, and if the roads are bad and I think you're braking a lot, and even in one trip I got close to 12.5 kmpl on the highway, right? So that totally depends on the road, how you're driving, what speed are you driving. So when I was going to Goa and back, so while going to Goa, I went to Sholapur, Kolhapur and all. So that time I got close to 14.5. But while coming back, I came from the city, no, not from Karnataka. And that time I got around 12.5. So that's about it, guys. So why I think that this mileage is decent? This is a big car, man. Okay, this is more than 4 meters. So if you are thinking of mileage, don't buy this. You should not be buying any car that is more than 4 meters. If you are thinking of mileage, go for a smaller car. If you want to go for bigger car, probably go with a diesel. Even that will give you just a few kilometers more. So I have a few of my friends who are owning a Polo, Ford EcoSport, the petrol versions, and they are getting close to 10 kmpl, right? And for that small car, you're getting 10 kmpl, and for this big car having such comfort and luxury, you're getting 10 kmpl. I think it is still great, right? So that is my perspective, again, totally my thought. So don't think on the mileage if you're going for a petrol vehicle more than 4 meters of length. But that's what the mileage is. So that is I'm being brutally honest, not sugarcoating anything. I'm being brutally honest. I love this car and I don't mind it giving 12.5 to 13.5 mileage on the highway because I really have fun on it. And I think this is a really low maintenance car because it's a 1 liter. And it's an already tested engine made in India, right? All the parts are made in India. And also one of my friends had a little bit of a smaller accident. It's not a bigger accident, but he had to change all these side panels and all. It didn't cost him anything basically, right? So it is very cheap to maintain. So that's the main thing. So I don't mind paying for the petrol whatsoever. So that's about the video, guys. So I just wanted to make a quick video on the mileage because lots of comments have come in to share my experience with the mileage. So mileage is as expected. What you think? This is a petrol engine. So in a petrol engine, in city, in highway, it will vary a lot depending on the conditions. Not like a diesel engine wherein you can get a standard, you can expect a standard mileage from the engine, but in a petrol you cannot. No matter what, you cannot understand how the mileage goes. It totally depends on your driving style. It totally depends where you're going. So I gave you my overall picture of what you can expect from the car. Hope you guys liked it. Please do comment if you have any queries. Again, I'm mentioning it specifically that this is my personal opinion. So don't start fighting in the comments. So I think this is what I'm getting and this is what my personal opinion is. Alright. So stay safe, guys. I'll make another video on my bike that I have booked and why I have booked it. In the meantime, have a nice day. Talk to you guys in the next one.